Good afternoon, and this is a pronunciation lesson. I'm just going to share things online so more people can join us. This is going to be a pronunciation for all levels as well. If you have any questions about to do with pronunciation, please feel free to ask. I would be more than happy to try and help you. I'm just going to share the lesson. Okay, and share. Okay, we've got 6 people so far. LVScom, hi Richard, how are you? Thank you very much for asking, LVScom. I am well, thank you. Thank you very much for joining. Yeseth, hi Richard. Hello Yeseth, thank you very much for joining. And okay. Jorg is back again. Hi Richard, hi Jorg, thank you so much for joining. So yes, thank you very much for joining. We're now up to 88, not 80 people, sorry, 8 people. 1 second, I just want to find out what the noise is. Hello, Maria. Nice to meet you. I just need to close the door. I think there's a noise coming from somewhere. 1 second. What is this noise? What is this noise? Sorry about that. So, Maria says, hi, Richard. Hi, Maria. Nice to see you. Marcella says, hi. Hello, Marcella. Hello, Leon. So let's begin. So, if you have any questions about pronunciation, feel free to ask. However, if you don't have questions, I will go straight into some things that I think are worth talking about when it comes to pronunciation. Okay, the first thing that we're going to look at is a tongue twister, which I'm going to write in the live chat. I need to click on this. Okay, here we go. So this is the first tongue twister, and we're going to try and warm ourselves up. So the sound that we're going to focus on here is the TH sound, and the TH sound that we're going to focus on is the hard TH sound. This is going to be the hard TH sound. Sorry, not the hard, the soft. I keep getting confused myself. This is the soft TH sound. This is what we would call the unvoiced TH sound. Okay. This is the th sound. So what I would like you to do is first feel your tongue, okay, where it needs to be to produce this sound. So if you say th, okay, if you look at my mouth, you'll find that my tongue, if this is my tongue and this is my teeth, it goes here, okay? It's just after my teeth, and I pull my tongue back. Th, 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 th. So I pull my tongue back underneath my teeth, and I can feel my teeth on my tongue. And I pull back. As my tongue goes back, air comes out. And that is how you make the TH sound. Now, if you have a piece of paper, this will also help you. What you do is you get the piece of paper and you put it up in front of you. What you want to do is, if you are saying this correctly, the paper will move. If you are not saying this correctly, the paper will not move. So let's build this up, okay? Let's do this. Put it quite close, and then you want to go th, 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 th. Okay, you can see at the bottom it's moving. So th, 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 th. So this then becomes into Thor, Thor, or. Okay, now this sound or, okay, the OU, or, this has the same sound. This is the or sound, and this has the same sound as or, bore, Thor, 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 Thor. Okay, your mouth has to be closed. It's not wide open. It's like that. Okay, so you have this or sound, Thor, 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 Thor. And then you have the T at the end, thought, 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 thought. So then you would say, I thought a thought. But the thought I thought wasn't the thought I thought. Now, that is how we say things slowly. So before we move on to the end sound of the T, we're going to go with this T sound at the end, so we can get this right. Thought. So, I thought a thought, but the thought I thought wasn't the thought I thought. So that is what you want to go for. What I'm going to ask you to do now is, if you get your phone, I want you to record me saying this, and then I want you to record yourself saying this. And this is a good way to practice your pronunciation. Hear my pronunciation and then hear your pronunciation. Now, you obviously have to give an allowance for your own personal accent, but the question is, are you saying the same word? I do like a good cup of tea. I mean, it's just gone 4 o'clock, and a good cup of tea is when it comes at 4 o'clock. So, if you are ready, I am going to say the tongue twister again. So, I thought a thought, but the thought I thought wasn't the thought I thought. Now you will have a go at doing this. Now there's another trick here. Don't open your mouth too much. Now, with the countries that you guys come from, chances are, if you come from a country where its language is based in what we call a syllable type language, such as Spanish, for example, or Japanese, you might open your mouth a lot more. If you come from Colombia, for example, you will open your mouth when you speak. If you're Italian, you will open your mouth when you speak. In English, we do not open our mouth that much when we speak. Actually, if you look at my mouth, I don't move my mouth that much. I mean, my bottom part of my mouth moves, but my top part doesn't move that much. So we don't need to open our mouth that much in order to produce these sounds, and that is the other trick. Don't open your mouth too much, and you are going to stand a better chance at producing the sound correctly. So that's the first thing. I thought a thought, but the thought I thought wasn't the thought I thought I thought. So that's the first thing we've been looking at, the TH. Now, the other thing I want to introduce to you is something called the glottal. Where is it? Here we go. This is called a glottal sound. Now, a glottal sound is what happens to a lot of T's in English. So, for instance, let's put this shirt, but let's say that. Okay. Oh, whoops, sorry. I apologize. I've written a bad word. I meant to write shirt, not the other word. Whoops. Shirt, but, at. Words like this. Okay. Words that typically end with T, and thought is one of them as well. We don't always pronounce the T. We sometimes replace the T sound, for what we call in English a glottal sound. So a glottal sound is when you don't say the word, you just produce air. Okay, now this is what happens if you hear Scottish people speak. You would hear people, instead of hearing shirt, you'll hear people say shirt, shirt, but that. It's almost like if you imagine you're about to say ah, but you stop halfway. It's like half an ah sound. So, but, that, shirt, thought, um, not, 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 but, that. Now, it's not so much important for you to be able to produce this, but it's important for you to understand it when you hear it, and to recognize that people are in fact saying shirt or but or that or thought. It's just that they're dropping the sound of the T for a glottal sound. So let's try and say the tongue twister above again. And this time we're just going to try and, instead of saying thought, we're going to say thought. So that's the sound you want at the end. Okay? I thought a thought. I thought a thought. Now, what you notice is the is emphasizing it. In reality, you don't hear it that much. It's more of a I thought a thought. I thought a thought. I thought a thought. I thought a thought. But the thought I thought wasn't the thought I thought I thought. So that is how it can also be said. And that's just for the T sound. Now let's look at some other pronunciation that is important to get right. Now I've looked at this sometime. I've looked at this before at some point, but I do want to go over it. And this is to do with the regular verb endings. The regular verb endings of asked, walked, worked. Okay, when you have KED. Now I know many of you might say asked, walked, worked. No, it's not an id sound. Asked, walked, worked. This is a k-t sound. Okay, kt. So there's no syllable. There is no individual syllable. There's no vowel sound here. So we are saying asked, walked, worked. Now, to help you say this even better, there's a little trick you guys can do. In English, when you come to the main vowel of a sentence that you are stressing, slow down your speech and stress that main vowel. So asked, for this, instead of saying asked or asked, please go asked, asked, walked, walked, worked, worked. Okay, so you've got this kt, 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 asked, walked, worked. So the tongue twister. I asked as I walked, and I worked as I walked. I asked as I walked, and I worked as I walked. So that's the tongue twister. You've got this kt, kt, kt. So I will say it and then have a go. Try and say this after me. I asked as I walked, and I walked the. I'll do it again. I asked as I walked, and I worked as I walked. I asked as I walked, and I worked as I walked. I asked as I walked, and I worked as I walked. Now, another important separation is the sound of and or. Okay, so you've got work and then you've got walk. Okay, work has an sound, and walk has a or sound. Worked, walked, worked, walked. Notice the difference in my mouth. When I try to make the sound, okay, worked, worked, my mouth isn't moving. If you want to, if you need to change your mouth in any way, you have to imagine you taste something that is disgusting. You go, that's disgusting. Worked. You could always do that. You might have to pull a funny face, but you have to. Again, it's this sound. Okay, or you now have to close your mouth up. Or. Uh, oh. Okay, and your tongue, by the way, if this is your tongue goes back for or. Okay, it curls down, and this time it's at the bottom of your mouth, and it goes oh. Were, irked. Okay, just behind the teeth. Worked, walked, worked, walked. You've got to feel your tongue moving. So that's how you can look at the at that sound. Okay. Right. So I haven't seen anyone. Okay, and this is the other thing I want to. Okay, so LVS.com has a question. Can you help me with the pronunciation of these words, please? I see, I saw, I see the sea. Month, mouth, clothes, clothes. Okay, this is a good question. I will help you with this. First things first. Okay, see and saw. Okay, first sound. See. Okay, this is a long sound. This is E. Okay, this is an E. So think of E. What's a good example? Yes, E. Okay, this is E. Now, when I think of E, my mouth, E. Okay, E is like this. My mouth goes like this. So it's open. I'd put it to a smile, actually. E. And my tongue, E, 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 E. It's fairly neutral as well. It's kind of in the middle, upper middle in my mouth. E, E, E. Okay? E. Next word, saw. Or. We're now back to this or sound. Okay? So saw is or. Let me just get the or. Here we go. Okay, this is or. Or. So notice, see, saw, see, saw, all. Okay. Tongue moves back and down, and mouth comes in. All. E-O. E-O. Okay. C and C is then the same. So the C and C, that has the same pronunciation, no difference. Month and mouth. Okay, month. Okay, month, un. Here you have a un sound, okay? Un, month, month. Okay, just got the right symbol up. So you've got mun, un. It's a bit like un, okay? Un, month, un, mun. Like money, actually. This is the same sound as money. Mun. Now, mow, ow. Here you got ow. Okay, so mouth is the sound of ow. So here you've got a combination of an a and an sound, and the a and sound make an ow. Okay, so this is the same as ow, mouth. So month and mouth, month and mouth, month and mouth. Okay, mouth is one of those words where you have to move your mouth, and month, you do not need to move your mouth that much. Finally, clothes and clothes. Here, the big difference is the th. Except this is a voiced sound of the th, slightly different. So clothes, O's, clothes. Okay, so this is an O. This sound is the same sound as phone, O. Clothes, okay, same sound again, O, except this time you need the th. Okay, and the th is a voiced v, okay? You need to make a v sound. Here we go. This is what the symbol looks like. So this is where you have to go z. So you put your teeth and your mouth needs to vibrate. Z, 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 z. Clothes, clothes, z, z, z. Clothes, clothes. And that's the difference with those sounds. Okay, so here's a tongue twister for you, LVS.com. You've got, I can see the sea as I saw the sea the other day. So this is the first one. I can see the sea as I saw the sea the other day. So that can be your tongue twister. And the other one is, every month I open my mouth. That can be another tongue twister. And finally, the clothes shop is closed. And that is the third tongue twister you can go for. The clothes shop is closed. The clothes shop is closed. Okay, so those can be your personal tongue twisters. If any of you have any other questions, feel free to ask. Please ask. Now, one of the things I was going to talk to you about, Irina. Okay, for clothes, we don't pronounce the letter S at the end, showing the plural, clothes, 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 clothes. It is an S sound, but it's a soft clothes. It's almost like a whisper, Irina. So we are saying it, but it's really soft. Clothes, clothes, clothes. So you're going from the th to this soft s. Clothes, clothes. It's kind of strange. Your tongue is going from a th to an s, and the way it does that is going this, clothes, clothes. Right. The other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was this one. Okay. Won't and want. I know that this is these are two words that can often be a little bit difficult to say. Won't. Oh, we've got this O again, and want, ont, o and o, o and o. Now this is difficult because the sound and what your mouth is doing is very similar, but you've got two very different sounds nonetheless. The way this works is O has two vowel sounds, O is one vowel sound, okay? So let's start off with the single vowel sound, O, okay? O. What? O, O. O, okay? O. Okay, this is like orange. O, 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 O. So I want an orange, orange. So I want an orange, orange. 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 O, O, O. I o and o and o. I o and o, o. I want an orange, orange. I want an orange, orange. Okay, so you got this O sound. Now O won't. This sound here is the same as phone. O, O. This is a combination of two vowel sounds. It's and and you end up with O, O. Okay, this is like oh, oh no. So this is your tongue twister for this one. Oh no, I won't get a phone. Oh no, I won't get a phone. Oh no, I won't get a phone. Okay. Oh no, I won't get a phone. So I want an orange, orange. I want an orange, orange. Oh no, I won't get a phone. Oh no, I won't get a phone. Oh no, I won't get a phone. I want an orange, orange. I want an orange, orange. Oh no, I want to get a phone. Sorry. Oh no, I won't get a phone. I won't get a phone. Okay, and that's the difference. So there is a difference between want and won't. Okay, good. So let me know if you guys have any other questions. Are there any particular sounds that you guys struggle with? Looking at the, if not, then I'll move on to the next thing. So Jorge, I have two questions. I taught. How do I pronounce ah? Or okay, the sound a or a in English, it depends on a lot of other things. So the sound, so the individual sound a or a will not always be a or a. Now, in taught, okay, a u here, t a u g h, t is or. It's this or sound. Okay, this is the same as saw. This is the same as saw. Okay, so taught. Here you have this or sound. Or. I'll just get this the sound up again. Okay, you've got this or, tall, taught, taught, taught. Now, on its own, if you're just saying the letter, then it's a or a. But it depends if then, but the sound can change depending on the word. So in this case, the sound is taught, but in car, R, it's now an R sound. So the sound changes according to the consonants. Okay, so on its own, a or a, but within a word, it's going to change, and it depends on the consonant. Now, T-A-U-G-H, taught. Usually, AU does create an or sound, and it's the same as OU as well, or as well. There are exceptions, though. There are exceptions, but that's the best way I can possibly answer your question with your specific examples. If you were to give me a slightly different word, then I'd be able to explain it. But it depends. For instance, like here, it's the same sound as thought in this case. So here you've got thought, taught. Now, the A-U-G-H-T here has the same sound as O-U-G-H-T. But this is not always the case, because then you have a word like tough. Very similar spelling. We just dropped the H, the first H, we dropped the T, and now this is an sound, tough. So the consonants will change the vowel sound, the syllable sound. Okay. Right. Any other questions? If not, I'll give you a few seconds to think of any questions you might have. Maybe you want me to explain something again, or I'll move on to the next thing. Marcella, mist. Okay, this mist. Mist is an ST sound. Same sound, same pronunciation as mist. 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 Generally speaking, when you have an unvoiced sound consonant with an ed, it ends up being a t sound. Mist. Okay, so for example, if we go back to asked, mist, for example, or both of these words end with a t, an ed. The t is a t sound because k and s are unvoiced sounds. So because they're unvoiced, the ed is a t sound. So asked, missed. Okay, LVS.com with another question. Hard head, hair. Ha 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 ha. First of all, the H sound. Okay, here you need this. If you get your hand, you put it in front of your mouth. You should feel air on your hand. But then the first sound, ha, ha. Okay, here you have this R sound. Now this R sound is the same as car. R. I'm using UK English here. If this was American, it would be a bit stronger. It would be har. They put an R into it, heart. They would say heart. We would say heart. Okay, we're not adding the R sound in there. So that's the first one. R, heart, 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 R. It's just like it's just the same sound as it's actually it's art without except with an H. Art, heart, art, heart. Now head. Now the sound again plus ed, head, head, and that's the sound. So when you have head, the pronunciation is ed, head, except we have this H, head. So on one side, on one hand, we have heart, heart, and on the other side, we have head, head. Now, hair, air. Now we've got a different sound again. Hair. This is like chair. Okay, chair. This is also like bear. Okay, air, and like air as well, air. If we think of the sound, this is two vowel sounds together. So hair is this. Okay, hair, air, hair, chair, bear, 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 hair, chair, bear. Okay. So let's think of some tongue twisters for you. My heart is like art. My heart is like art. Same sound. My head is in my bed. My head is in my bed. So my heart is like art. My head is in my bed. My hair and my chair both have a bear. Okay, it doesn't make any sense, but don't worry about it. So my heart is like art. My head is in my bed. My hair and my chair both have a bear. Okay, and so those are your little tongue twisters that you can use to help develop your pronunciation. So if you'd like, you can record me saying, my heart is like art, my head is in my bed, my hair and my chair both have a bear. You can record and record yourself as well. It's very important that you record yourself when doing these things. It makes a really big difference because then you get to hear yourself. You get to listen to yourself, and you get to hear what you're doing well, what you could be doing better, and whether you understand yourself or not. Okay, right. We are coming up to just 5 minutes left because these. I'm going to do more of these sessions next week, but they're only going to be 45 minutes rather than a whole hour. 5 minutes left. Does anyone else have any other questions? If not, I will come up with one or two other ideas that you guys can look at to practice your pronunciation. I should tell you next week at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I'll be doing a lesson every day, which is going to be to do with your skills, some kind of skills. Okay, so for further, please. Okay, now further, work and further is got the same sound, okay? So fur is like earth, okay? You got this fur is like earth and work. Okay, it's the same vowel sound. Uh. Okay. Uh. Then you've got this the. This is the way to think about is saying fur and the actual the. It's fur plus the equals further. What you need to remember is the stress. It's on the first part. Further, further. So you have fur and the, further, further, further. And that is how you get the pronunciation of further. Okay? That's the UK English as well. Okay. Does that answer your question, Irina? I would ask you to try and actually, I'll create a tongue twister for you. Further I work. Okay, here's a tongue twister for you. Again, it makes no sense, by the way. It's just for the tongue twister side of things. The further I work, the further the earth moves. The further I work, the further the earth moves. So here you've got this the further I work, the further the earth moves. So there's a lot of sound there. Right. Marcella, uh, although, yes? You mean although? So although, you've got all and then you got though. So let's start off with the first part. You've got all, the all sound, all. Okay. This is oh, like ball. So same sound as ball, ball. Or it's a bit like horse, actually. Okay, so that's the first one. All, okay, and this is see, so this is like all, ball, yeah, all, all. Then you've got the, though, okay, though. Now, the pronunciation of though. You got the o, o. So this is effectively all plus th plus o. Although, 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 though. This is like throw without the R. So although I can throw, I can, so although I can throw, though I can't row. Okay, so you've got lots of opportunity to practice this sound O. So this is your tongue twister for you, Marcella. Although I can throw, though I can't row. Although I can throw, though I can't row. Now, just to make sure you can hear the difference, throw, throw, throw. Okay, throw. You've got the R. Although and though, there's no R. And that's a really big difference, okay? Although and though, there's no R, but throw does have an R. Now, to help you, what I want you to do is use your hand when you go to say throw. So you link your hand movement to the pronunciation. So you know that when you say throw, you do the action of throwing, but you don't move your arm when you say although and though. So you can practice by saying, although I can throw, though I can't row. 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 Okay? And that is that. I hope that helps. So, guys, thank you very much. That brings me to the end of our first pronunciation bit. Well, that brings us to the end of the pronunciation lesson. Just to let you guys know the timetable for tomorrow. And from tomorrow, at some point tomorrow, the timetable for next week will also go up. So tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., there's lesson for beginners. Elementary beginners and elementary at 10 a.m. That is at 10 a.m. At 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you then have pre-intermediate, and then at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you will have an intermediate lesson. Then Friday, Good Friday, it's going to be 10 a.m. upper intermediate and IELTS. And then at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we'll have a 45 to an hour, probably more like an hour, speaking lesson for English, 45 minutes to an hour, speaking English for job interviews. And then at 4 o'clock, we'll have emails to apply for jobs as well. So those are the lessons that are to come. So guys, thank you very much for joining today's lesson. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you were able to follow and understand, and you have some extra work you can look at to try and help prepare yourself and develop your pronunciation. So thank you very much. Have a really good afternoon, and I will see you guys tomorrow. So hope you're staying well. Enjoy the sun. The sun is still out. Maybe you want to go for a walk or something, or for a run, or you want to go and sit on your balcony. So thank you very much, guys. Please like the video and share, and I'll see you next time. Marcella, Richard, I received an email about some lessons in Zoom next week. That lesson are for each levels. I really didn't understand. Okay, yes, guys. Yes, about next week. So next week there will be Zoom lessons. Okay, you will have a lesson every day for with your according to your level, but you will have a lesson every day. If you have any specific questions, which app? Zoom? Yes, Maria. The lessons will be Zoom. Now, as you're asking me, what I can tell you is, actually, guys, I can tell you the times of the lessons. Okay, I can tell you the times of the lessons. So you need to check your email, but what will happen is between 9:30 and 10 past 12 next week, there will be lessons every day for 40 minutes, and you will have a 40-minute lesson with a teacher every day on Zoom. On Zoom. So you will receive an email from a teacher. Okay. If you have any more questions, I'll be more than happy to answer your questions tomorrow as well. But next week we will have lessons in the morning every day. These are on Zoom, and then in the afternoon I will give another lesson. How many time per day? Unfortunately, it's only going to be 40 minutes a day. You'll just have a 40-minute lesson a day with a teacher, but you will have a 40-minute lesson every day. And then we will also be doing YouTube lessons in the afternoon at 4 o'clock, skill-based lessons as well. So this is a bit of a start with Zoom. Your teachers, you will have one of three teachers. I will, to begin with, I will be one of them. And then there'll be two other teachers as well to start off with. So yes, next week, definitely have a look at your email. Please, everyone, check your email. And if you have any questions, please reply to the email so you can ask questions. But yes, it will be on Zoom. So Marcella, I hope that answers your question. Irina, thank you very much for joining today, and thank you for your participation. Thank you actually for everyone who participated today. LVS.com, I know you asked a few questions. Irina, you asked a few questions as well. Marcella. So thank you very much for participating. Thank you everyone for joining and watching. I really appreciate it. It's good to see so many of you on here. So thank you very much for today. I will see some of you tomorrow, and have a very good afternoon. Thank you very much, and bye for now. Okay. Yes, by the way, before I end, make sure if you didn't understand the email that you received, please reply to the email and ask them to explain it to you. Okay? Bye for now.